In June 2019, the G20 Summit was held. The leaders of 37 countries and the heads of various international organizations met in Osaka. On that occasion, many of them landed at Kansai International Airport.
綿密なスケジュールを立ててお迎えしたわけですけれども、大阪や関西にもですね、立派な国際空港があるじゃないかというふうな印象を持っていただけたのではないかなというふうに思ってます。
Kansai International Airport opened in 1994 on an artificial offshore island as Japan's first 24-hour airport. 2019 marks the 25th anniversary of its opening. The number of regular flights has increased on the wave of the recent growth in the number of inbound tourists. Currently, the airport is linked with 73 overseas cities and 17 domestic cities. The airport's two runways are 3,500 and 4,000 meters long, and about 520 flights take off and land every 24 hours. The main terminal building was designed by the leading Italian architect Renzo Piano. Piano has described his philosophy in these words: "The idea of beauty is a very complex idea. It's not just about the visible part, it's also about the invisible." Considering the meaning of the idea of beauty, we would like to explore and observe Kansai International Airport for 24 hours. A new day begins at Kansai International Airport. Soru Dasom is a Korean member of the ground staff. She started working at the airport in February 2019 after graduating from university in South Korea. She can now handle daily business in Japanese. The airport handles many tourists from East Asia, including South Korea and China. So staff who can handle the Korean language are valuable employees.
もともとなんか大阪好きで、いろんなお客さんは会うことができるから、なんか空港で働きたいなって思いました。
Dasom comes to work about 30 minutes earlier than her official starting time. As soon as she arrives, she starts organizing the information on today's passengers, such as whether any of them have chronic health problems and if wheelchairs are needed. The ground staff helps to support the passengers arriving and departing. Dasom has only been working here for 7 months, so she starts work early in the hope of improving her customer service skills. Chika Tanaka has been working at the airport for 3 years. As Dasom's senior, she teaches her about the workflow and various points regarding customer service skills.
お客さんの目を必ず見て、旅慣れてない方であれば一つ二つ時間かけて構わないので、丁寧なご案内をしてあげてください。はい。
The ground staff members are expected to think for themselves and provide travellers with the finest service they can. Tanaka thinks experienced seniors should support Dasom.
旅行されるのはお客様なので、お客様側の気持ちを考えれるようなグランドスタッフになってほしいと思います。
They want to provide the best possible service as they welcome and see passengers off. To help achieve that, briefings are held repeatedly. The airport faces the morning rush hour. Look closely at the baggage carousels, and you'll see that the handles of the suitcases and bags are all facing in the same direction. The secret behind this can be found backstage. This is where the baggage of arriving passengers is sorted out, as well as dividing the checked-in baggage according to destination ready for loading.
で流し方としたら手を手前側にしてお客様がすぐ取れるように工夫してます。
This effort to deliver baggage smoothly shows great consideration.
I think they did a great job. Like usually you see them throw the baggage around a lot more, right? So they handle it very well.
It's very fast, even compared to the other country, and very gentle. Everything is safe. Yes.
Not satisfied by simply delivering baggage quickly and safely, the baggage handlers discussed how they could provide a better service to passengers. And they started providing this service about 10 years ago.
お客様の立場に立って、カバンを常に取り扱うことに専念しております。お預かりした手荷物は責任を持って出発させる、その一言に尽きると思います。
Over a period of 24 hours, a total of around 17,000 people work at Kansai International Airport.
失礼いたします。
Setsuko Inoue is a member of the cleaning staff.
パッと入っていた時に見るとこをきれいにまずこうするようにしてます。
She thinks how beautiful the toilet looks is important for customers to feel good about using it.
あとこういうところとかも結構溜まりやすいので汚れとかが。 一人一人のお客さんにやっぱり気持ちよく使っていただいて、で気持ちよく帰っていただきたいな。見えるところをきれいにするのは当たり前だと思うんですけども、見えない部分も含めて隅々まできれいにお掃除することがおもてなしの心だと思います。日本のトイレが一番よってよく言っていただくので、やっぱりすごく嬉しいですね。
In the food court of the terminal building, you can taste many kinds of Japanese foods. There are no fewer than 62 restaurants, including sushi and ramen noodle shops, as well as places to enjoy Kansai gourmet.
Oh, all right, good. It's tasty, but for me it means that it's something new, something different, because in Italy we have completely different kind of food.
And at the hotel right next to the airport, there's a corner where authentic Japanese cuisine can be tasted. A veteran chef prepares exquisite dishes using seasonal ingredients.
Japan って四季があるんで、その四季に応じた料理を出す。今だったら夏の料理、氷をひいてもみじを乗せてハモを出したりとか、冬だったら雪化粧、そういうのを楽しみに来てると思うんで、それに応じた天ぷらを出したい。
Today, ground staff member Dasom has been entrusted to escort some children to their flight. They're flying to Europe without their families. Their reasons vary. 2 girls are going to see their father, who's working in France. The international flight will take about 12 hours. Dasom takes care of the children right until they take their seats on board. Attending to customers, placing priority on their feelings. That's part of the ground staff's duties.
優しくて最初はちょっと照れてたけどだんだん慣れてきてほっとした感じ。社長。
Actually, this is the first time for Dasom to escort departing children. She successfully takes the children to their plane without any problems.
We're going to Osaka City. We heard about a one-piece tour, so we're probably gonna do that too, and just go wherever we can. Yeah.
Kyoto, 3 days. Yes. Beautiful city.
One of the airport's attractions is the easy access to popular tourist spots, including Kyoto and Nara. The international flights to and from Kansai International Airport carry many tourists from East Asia, including South Korea and China.
你好，我你家那个南海是往那边吗？2楼。
前面左边有扶梯，看到了吗？
啊。
上去之后往左边走就能看。
往左边吗？
对对，往左边。
就是往左边去那边。
出去能走2-3分钟吧。
好，谢谢。
那你坐电车去还是坐巴士去？
To meet the needs of the increasing number of inbound tourists from East Asia, more staff speaking Chinese and Korean have been employed. Kana Sato works at the information desk. She not only responds to customers' questions, but also provides them with useful information, such as where to buy discount tickets.
Thank you.
できるだけ自分の知っている知識をお客様に伝えて、お客様の旅もっともっと楽しく思い出残るようにいいなと思っております。
One background factor in the increased number of inbound tourists from East Asia is the airport's positive invitation strategy regarding low-cost carriers. In 2012, Terminal 2 started operating as Japan's first exclusive LCC terminal. And in 2017, a terminal exclusively for international flights was added. LCC flights now account for about 40% of the airport's international operations. In Terminal 2, walk-through style duty-free shopping is provided for the first time at a Japanese airport. Products in high demand, including cosmetics, confectionery, and electronic goods, are concentrated around the aisle so that they can easily catch the eyes of customers.
ちょうどこの辺りが日本製の化粧品になります。直接肌につけるものがやはりメイドインジャパンというところで非常に信頼があって購入につながっています。
这个商品在中国使用吗？
This is the cargo handling area inside the airport. It deals with about 800,000 tons of cargo per year. It's very quiet inside the warehouses. That's because of the forklifts in operation here. They're fuel cell forklifts, powered by electricity produced by the chemical reaction of hydrogen, which is said to be the next generation energy and the oxygen in the air. Noise is reduced because they operate with an electric motor. A hydrogen station has been installed inside the airport. A hydrogen fill-up of just 3 minutes is sufficient for 8 hours of operation. Only water is emitted. There are no CO2 emissions. A total of 7 fuel cell forklifts have been in service here since 2016.
人に優しい空港づくりというのを目指してまいりました。こういった新しいですね、燃料電池フォークリフトに変えていくことで、働いている人にも職場環境として優しい、働きやすい環境が提供できていると思います。再生可能エネルギーでありますとか、水素のような新エネルギーを導入していくと、そういうような空港にしていきたいというふうに考えています。
Ground staff members Chika Tanaka and Soru Dason. Since seeing the children off on the flight to France, Dason has been carefully checking with Tanaka all the jobs for which she's responsible. There's something Dason always does at home after work.
田中さんとか他の先輩に聞いて、こう言ったら大丈夫ですよって言って。
She records the workflow she was in charge of that day and all the points she learned from her seniors.
まだチェックインの業務とかも入ったばかりなので、もうちょっとうまく自分で一人でできるように頑張りたいなって思います。
The flights never stop, even during the night. As soon as a plane lands, preparations begin for its next departure. At peak times, about 40 planes land and take off per hour. Speedy work and a sense of responsibility that won't allow mistakes. Each and every member of the airport staff supports the safety of the airport that continues working around the clock. An excellent lounge and spaces usable free of charge are provided inside the terminal building for passengers who arrive in the middle of the night.
It's quite special because we do not have such an area in Hong Kong. Yeah, we can't like have a free space to sleep when we maybe when we miss the flight.
I think it's very comfortable and quiet. It's a good room for the rest.
This is a robotic vacuum cleaner equipped with AI. Cutting-edge technologies such as this have been introduced at Kansai International Airport. As long as the cleaning areas and cleaning methods are input in advance, it will automatically conduct cleaning. A one-time charge enables more than 4 hours of operation, making it possible to clean extensive floor areas. Obstacles such as people and things are detected by the cleaner's sensors and camera. While cleaning, it ensures safety by stopping or making detours.
動いてくれてる間、僕らが手作業でまた別のところができるので、単純に一人増えたというか、人で言うたらですけども、そういう感じで効率よく掃除ができるようになって、スピードも上がったと思いますね。一人でやってくれてるので、そこが本当にすごいなと。
People and robots work together. Robots work efficiently and precisely. As a result, the human cleaners can focus all the more on their detailed tasks. This is the international cargo area inside the airport. Work continues here even late at night. Around the clock, the flow of cargo never stops. Japan's first warehouse exclusively for medical goods has also been built. This facilitates the transport of medical goods which need careful temperature control. There are great expectations for the airport's role as an intermediate hub connecting Asia, Europe and North America. At the time during the night when there's a lull in planes landing and taking off, a service vehicle heads towards the runways. A special runway check is carried out to ensure the safe operation of planes on the runways. As the inspection vehicle drives along the runways at a speed of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour, the inspectors carry out a visual check to see if anything strange has occurred. Whenever something is noticed, they stop the vehicle and carry out a safety check. The inspectors notice even the smallest stones. A runway check is carried out twice every day. In April 2019, British Airways and other airlines launched new services. Kansai International Airport is concentrating on developing routes to and from Europe and North America, so the number of regular international flight services has become the biggest ever.
You know, the Kansai economy is growing. There's more trade happening between Japan and the UK. There's a lot of pharmaceutical companies over here, and there's a lot of leisure demand as well. So we just wanted to be able to serve that, and the timing seemed perfect.
In 2019, the airport is celebrating the 25th anniversary of its foundation. Yoshiyuki Yamaya, the CEO of Kansai Airports, which has been running it since 2016, tells us about future developments.
西日本のゲートウェイ空港として、より多くの海外からのお客様、あるいは日本のお客様をお迎えする空港にしたいと大事にしていることが1点ございまして、それは極力お待たせしないことと。
CEO Yamaya has launched a fast travel initiative to reduce passenger waiting time as much as possible. It includes introducing automatic check-in machines to avoid queuing up at the counter, setting up monitors to indicate the level of congestion at security check lines, and installing the latest machines, such as Smart Lane, to enable simultaneous security checks. This initiative helps to reduce passenger waiting time.
I like Kansai Airport because it's very convenient. Everything's smooth. There's lots of facilities, shops, and I don't have too many problems here.
Number one, exactly beautiful, wonderful.
If I was lost or if I had a question, staff was amazing. So always, and very courteous, very professional.
昨年度利用者総数はもうすぐ3000万人というふうな規模になってきてます。この8年間ぐらいの間に利用者数は倍になってきてるんですね。関西空港がこの関西地域の基幹空港であるということは、これは言うまでもないんですけれども、大きな需要をですね、取り込んでいきたいと、キャパシティを高めることによりまして、スムーズに西日本へいらっしゃるお客様をお迎えしたいと、このように考えています。
より良いサービスを提供できたらなと思います。
喜んでいただけるというか、その顔を見るのがやっぱりすごい好きなんです。
何よりもお客様の安全を大事に、非常にやりがいがある仕事です。
We feel like we found some of the meaning of the idea of beauty mentioned by the architect Renzo Piano. Both visible and invisible elements are supporting the evolution of Kansai International Airport.